Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Word to your mum. Guten Tag. Wagwan. Whatever the kids are saying nowadays, I don't fucking know. Today, we're re-talking about the same damn topic that keeps getting brought back up in the zombies community, and that is the current state of the zombies community, because it just seems to be going more and more downhill the later it gets into its cycle, which is worrying for sure. But don't worry, guys. Mike's here to save the day. I'm not really here to save the day. I'm just thought that'd sound cool, but I've now realised that it's not cool. And 1 second. I just needed some more coffee, because this is going to be a long one. We're going to be talking about the zombies community and what's going on in it, and what's going on in it, and the future content that they're bringing to the game, and will that save the zombies community? Will it save it? Don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know. We're doing this a little bit different though. Instead of just doing a voiceover, I thought, fuck it, we'll jump into a game, which I'm actually not in a game at the moment, which I should have jumped in before the stream starts, because you know what? Activision will still find a way to copyright strike my freaking videos. Seriously, Activision, we support your game. We promote it. Why content claim our videos? Because we're playing your damn cutscene. Anyway, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue this conversation once the cutscene's over and we're actually inside the game. Okay, we're finally in the game, and just for reference, it actually took 2 minutes from the last cut to this cut. The cutscene just wouldn't skip. Damn it, this is going to be a long one. Do you know? Just 1 second, guys. 1 second. That was needed. Oh God, where do we even begin with this? For starters, we're just going to randomly be trying to get headshots, because that's apparently what the dark matter is going to be. So that's what we're going to be doing, like we've been doing for the past few days. But anyway, like I said, the subject for today is the zombies community, and why can't I not hit this person in the head, the zombie in the head? Will you stay still? Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I clearly can't play this game, so I shouldn't be a part of the community. So I'll, yeah, it was nice talking to you. So I'll see you in the next video. I'm kidding. Yeah, as everyone's aware. Oh my Jesus Christ! I shouldn't be doing this as my gameplay, but screw it. Anyway, as you're aware, the zombies community is not in a good state at the moment. It seems to be on a downward path spiral. Is that downward spiral, downward path? Whatever, you get the idea. It's not good. It really isn't good. It wasn't good in December, and it really isn't good now. We've had our first DLC. We've had plenty of content, and for some reason, nothing seems to be fixed. And that is mainly to blame for the fact that Treyarch just don't communicate with us whatsoever. Like, there's so many ideas that the community and the bigger people of the leaders of the community, the YouTubers, they've given so many ideas, and Treyarch just seem to ignore it. I reckon they need someone like Lee Ross or like Cameron Data. They need to have someone on Twitter that's communicating with us, that can take ideas from us. We can let them know what's bad about the game, what needs changing, that kind of funky stuff. And they don't have that, so obviously that is the main reason why things just don't seem to be getting fixed inside the game as quickly as we want them to. As for content we've had up to now, we've had DLC 1, Dead of the Night. That was, in my opinion, a brilliant map, but for some reason, again, didn't get... Oh, why am I even doing this as my gameplay? I keep failing. But yeah, that just wasn't received well. I don't know why. I think Dead of the Night was an absolutely amazing map, but I just feel like there is this trend of negativity in the zombies community now that has just overtaken what we used to be. Back in Black Ops 3, everyone was, like a family. Everyone was really close. And it just seems that everyone's drifting away. And, it's worrying as a content creator for this game. It's worrying for me, like, what do I do in the future of my channel? And, people are they're blaming the bigger YouTubers. It's like, yo, they're our leaders. They should be covering the game, you know. But it's not necessarily right, you know. If they are not enjoying the content they're creating, they don't have to make it. This, you know, this is their job. This is what pays their bills. Imagine, you know, working your entire life in a job that you don't enjoy. You'd hate it. And people think YouTube is a dream job, and it is. But it comes with its downs as well. You know, sometimes you get forced to do stuff you don't want to do. And I think now the YouTubers are finally just like, you know what, forget it. You know, if Treyarch don't want to support us, we don't want to support them. And you know what? I agree. You know, there's been times where I don't want to cover the game anymore because they're not supporting us. However, I do enjoy playing the games. So it's kind of easier for me because I've already got that enjoyment there. I enjoy loading up the game every day, doing random Easter eggs, you know, just running around, doing high rounds, going for the headshots for the dark matter. But obviously, it's not for everyone that, and it's quite clear with the content that's coming from the YouTubers. You know, it's quite clear from all the negativity inside the community that obviously it's not what it used to be. And what I say to that is, it's not Black Ops 3, okay? It's not the Ether storyline, and it's changed, but you know, not everything in life stays the same. I was joking around on stream the other day, you know, making points, which I'm not going to re-bring up in this video because that's 18 plus kind of stuff. If you was in the stream, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was a brilliant time, but not everything stays the same, okay? Everything changes. I can't say one thing in my life that stayed the same except the small penis that I have. I'm kidding, okay? Let's keep away from that subject. But yeah, it changes. Everything changes. Nothing stays the same. And I just don't think people in the zombies community have realized that, you know, someday the Ether storyline had to end, you know, and something new had to be brought from it. And Black Ops 4, even though it's the same franchise, you know, Black Ops 1 to 4, it isn't Black Ops 3. Okay, no matter how bad you want it back to how it used to be, it's never going to go back. And the quicker that you accept that change, the quicker you're going to start enjoying Black Ops 4. You know, I was like you guys when the game first came out. I was like, well, this isn't Black Ops 3. You know, this is not what I enjoyed for that full year of, like, you know, the DLC season. But I just started to realize that, you know what, I'm going to die here. No, I'm not, because I've got a real life. There we go. Scepter of Ra, sorry, Jesus Christ. What was I talking about there before I just got rudely interrupted by the tiger? Yeah, okay. The basic is, you know, things change, and I was like you guys. You know, I wasn't happy of how Black Ops 4 started. You know, there was certain aspects, the 3-hit system, you know, the speed of the zombies, which still is unchanged, I think needs unchanging. The reason they're so slow right now is because I'm just on casual, you know, to make it a little bit easier for myself whilst I'm trying to talk to you guys. But there was, you know, things in the game that really needed changing. And you know what, Treyarch have changed quite a few things about the game. They've changed quite a lot. But then on the other side, there is also content they still haven't given us. One of them is Dark Matter, which is coming out. You know, and we'll talk about that subject, you know, just after this one. We've not got long left on this, and we'll talk about the Dark Matter situation. But there was also factions. Like, what are factions? Like, we don't know what factions are. They were teased so much at this event. We don't know what factions is. Like, we've never seen any in-game images. We've never seen any in-game information. They never told us any information on it. The game's been out 3 months, I want to say. Wait. Yeah, it's been out 3 months now, and we still know nothing of a mode that should have been with us on launch. They told us it was going to be with us on launch, and it's not. And, you know, and I think that's a big problem, that, because, you know, they made it sound like factions was going to be a big part of the game, and we still don't have access to it. We still don't know any information on it. So they definitely pulled an oopsie there. And I'm hoping that, you know, in the next week or two, we do start hearing more information, because there's a lot of content dropping for zombies. As you're aware, Gauntlet's dropping next week. We already know what Gauntlet is because it was actually leaked back in October. We just didn't realize what it was at the time. Oh, goddamn leakers, man. Now that's another subject for another video. I'm not even going to go into leakers this video because I could, you know, waffle on for tens of minutes up to hours about leakers and my opinions on them. So we're going to leave that this video. But yeah, Gauntlet's coming. We've also then got Dark Matter that's coming, which I will, you know, get into in a second. And I think from there, all we're missing now is the next DLC coming out in February, I believe, which, you know, it's a Nuketown remaster. Can't say I'm excited, you know, unless the original Nuketown that we know is a very small portion of the map. Honestly, cannot say I'm excited for that map. And, you know, if it is just the original Nuketown, I probably will be giving that map a skip just because there's just no point. You know, I've been there, done that, you know, got the certificate and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, we got DLC 2 coming in February. And then whenever they finally decide to, you know, reveal information about it, we have factions coming, and I honestly can't wait to see what factions is. I'm super excited. You know, it's a shame that it's coming so late into the cycle. But, you know, it's better late than never. And honestly, I hope that this, like, future DLC content and this factions, I hope it's enough to, you know, bring us all back to what we used to be. Because right now, it's just like a fashion trend. Like, nobody really hates the game. It's just a trend. We've got people that have never even played the game before coming in. Oh, I hate zombies, blah, blah, blah. Mate, you've played the game for an hour. You know, go back home, go suck on your bottle. Maybe your mum's boobies, if you know, yeah. But yeah, it's become a fashion trend. And, you know, I think it's pathetic. As I was saying, the game's got its faults. You know, it's done good things, it's done bad things. I'm excited to see where the future goes with that. So that's the side of, you know, the zombies community situation, and I could honestly waffle on for so much more longer, but I'm pretty sure we're already 10+ minutes on this video now. So I want to try and move it forward, because just before we end the video, I want to talk very quickly about this Dark Matter situation that's you know, that's arisen since we, oh my god, since we know we found out it's coming out. As most of you are aware, Dark Matter is coming to zombies finally in 2 weeks. It's also coming to Blackout, but I'll cover that in a different video. Dark Matter is finally coming to zombies. You know, it should have been something that should have been in zombies the entire time. And their excuse for it was we wanted to find a way where we could make zombies players earn it in a way that multiplayer players can't. So if you've earned it in multiplayer, you can't earn it in, like, you can't just go and equip it in zombies. And to me, that's just an excuse, because the challenges for camos have been in zombies since day one. And I'm telling you guys right now, it's going to be the same Dark Matter camo as multiplayer, which for the record is so bad. Until you get 30 kills with it, it is honestly so bad, that camo. I'm not a fan of it at all. I'm not a fan of any of the progression until you get to the final purple, you know, original Dark Matter. I just think it's a terrible camo. But the challenges for the camos have been in the game since day one, and when it drops in 2 weeks, I can almost guarantee you right now that it's going to be complete all these challenges to get gold for every gun. Get gold for every gun, you get diamond, and, you know, you get Dark Matter. Nothing's going to be different. I'm telling you guys right now, it's going to be that. And, you know, that's something they could have put in on day one. For me, it's just an excuse. It really is, you know. They've had years to develop this game. They've gone lazy. They think they're top dogs, which, you know, they were at one point. But in my opinion, IW will always be the top dogs. You know, they're the ones that started COD. And, you know, they're the ones that, in my opinion, made the best zombies. You know, it was the first year doing it. And for me, it was the best zombies that's been made so far. But yeah, Dark Matter. One thing that I am, like, very disappointed about is the actual current camo challenges that we have in the game. You know, as you get into the technical challenges, they're decent. You know, they are reasonable challenges. There's 3 lots of 1,500 kills, which is 4,500 kills, which, you know, you could get that in 2 hours. And you could have no attachments and get pack-a-punched kills. And that's 2 challenges in one. So technically, you only need 3,000 kills. You then need to kill 50 heavy enemies, which all you got to do is get to round 25 to 30 on 9, and you would have had 50 heavy zombies by then. You know, that's how frequent they are. So that's not difficult. Then another one's kill 10 boss zombies. Okay, kill 10 Blight Fathers or Brutus even. It's not hard. It's a reasonable challenge. So the technical challenges, they're good. Like, they're perfect. But then you go into the actual first set of camos that you've got to do, and you've got to get 3,600 headshots. You know, that doesn't sound like a lot because it's zombies. But trust me, I have been streaming the past few days to get 3,600 headshots, 2 hours at a time, non-stop grinding, and it took 3 sessions. 3 sessions to get one gun complete. 2 of them sessions were spent getting the headshots. 4 hours to get headshots is ridiculous. You could get 100 headshots in multiplayer within an hour. You know, I've done it in under an hour before. It just depends how good you are at playing. But still, you wouldn't spend anywhere near 4 hours getting 100 headshots in multiplayer. And again, I just feel like the zombie side of this is getting thrown to the side. They're not cared about. I'm hoping that's not the case, you know, but Treyarch, I get to confirm that it isn't the case, because they just seem to keep pulling oopsies. But yeah, the camos, the challenges for the camos are ridiculous. 3,600 headshots, it's not needed, you know, that is absolutely ridiculous. When, you know, the technical camos take a good 2 to 3 hours to do, and you know that's a fair grind, that's a fun grind. I actually enjoy getting the technical camos. I don't enjoy running around in circles getting 3,600 headshots on every single gun. So what I think needs to be done is the headshots need to be dropped to 1,000. I think that's good. 100 on multiplayer and then 1,000 on zombies, because getting 1,000 headshots still takes a good 2 hours. So when you have that 2 hours and then you add it onto the 2 to 3 hours for the technical, it's about 5 hours to complete a camo, which is how long it takes in multiplayer. You know, zombies and multiplayer should be equal. And if it takes 5 hours in multiplayer, well, around that for the grind, then it should take around 5 hours in zombies. You know, why should we be different? And yeah, that's, I guess, my only concern with this Dark Matter, because if it's just the same Dark Matter camos multiplayer, and you know they're not going to change the challenges and they're going to just keep it as 3,600 headshots, I ain't doing it. I don't know about you guys, but I ain't doing it. I ain't getting 3,600 headshots for 30 plus weapons and then doing all the technical camos. I ain't putting that sort of grind in. That's just too repetitive and too boring. So I mean, hopefully there's a new set of challenges coming. Hopefully the challenges maybe get changed and, you know, a little bit more reasonable. I don't think they would at first unless they already had the initial plan, because I don't think many people have spoken about this. Actually, I think I might be the first. I don't recall ever seeing anyone make a video or anything about this, so I may actually be the first to make a video about this. So unless they've already had the initial plan to change the challenges, I'm not too confident that they have been changed. But yeah, I think I've covered everything in this video, and we're pretty much reaching around the 20-minute mark now. So I think we're going to end it there. I know a lot of people have wanted to know my opinion on the situation, and it's nothing but positivity from me. You know, you see everyone else being really negative about it, but from me, I'm nothing but positive, because I like the game. You know, the fixes that have come into it, they're good enough for me. I am gutted that, you know, the Dark Matter grind is going to be just dreadful, and I am gutted how factions isn't even in the game yet. But there is plenty of time to improve. We're only in January, you know. This is our COD for the next 6 to 7 more months, or maybe even a little bit longer than that. And you know, get used to it. That's all I can say. Get used to how they're doing things, because you cannot sit here for the next 7 to 8 months and complain about the same thing. It's been 3 months now. I think 3 months is enough to be complaining about the exact same thing. So all I can say is just accept the change. And the quicker you accept the change, the quicker, like me, you'll start to really enjoy zombies. I really enjoy it. I don't like high rounds. Like, you guys know me, I don't like high rounds, but I've actually started to really enjoy them on this game. I just feel like Black Ops 4 it's very smooth now. Compared to how it used to be, it's very smooth. So we're going to end the video there, because, you know, I don't want to waffle any longer. Like I said, I've kept you pretty much 20 minutes, or probably 20 minutes now. But this is just a full, in-depth, like, kind of, not review, but it's my side of the drama that's going on in the community, and, you know, my side of how Treyarch are dealing with things and, you know, the future content. And like I said, nothing but positivity from me. I'm super excited to see where they're going to be going next with Black Ops 4. You know, no matter what storyline it is, you know, I'm there on the get-go, ready to go. And hopefully you guys are there with me. Hopefully people that thought negative about the game after watching this video and listening to my points, you know, and realizing, you know, future stuff, hopefully I've changed your mind on a few things. You know, if I actually have changed your mind on anything that I've spoke about today, then please just let me know in the comment section. I'd love to know, you know, if I've helped you out in any way. You know, it's my job to try and help you out and, you know, provide quality content, which I hope and I have with this video. But this video is actually now about to end because I've said everything that I've needed to say. That is my side of the story for the zombies community drama, and hopefully it gets better. Hopefully it goes up from here, and this kind of negativity can just be a thing of the past that we just look back at and we laugh at. And we're thinking, what were we thinking? You know, it was a little bit of a slow start, but, you know, Treyarch came out clutch in the end. They pulled no more oopsies, and they gave us all raging boners. Okay, we're getting a little bit out of hand now, so what we're going to do is we're going to end the video there. If you guys did enjoy it, a like is appreciated. You know, this video has had a lot of effort put into it because of the amount of time that I've spent speaking about stuff. You know, I've done a lot of planning of what I want to talk about, and it is unscripted, so it's a bit waffly. If you stuck around till the end, well, ain't you an OG? But yeah. Thank you all for watching, guys. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be covering zombies every single day. Like, if you are someone that really likes zombies and you've been looking for that one YouTuber that covers zombies on a daily basis, either with a video or a live stream, I'm your guy. You know, I've been streaming it for the past God knows how long, and I continue to do so in the future. So, yeah, if you are new, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on a future video or stream. I can't promise that YouTube's going to send you that notification in the end anyway, because YouTube is a pile of poo. But yeah, thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video.